What is the deal with y'all, man? It's your boy, Runawayron, back at it again with another video, you feel me? Y'all seen the title? There ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's just hop right into it. Having a victim mindset does you no good. You know what I mean? Like, just thinking of why me, you know, like you're special, it doesn't help, you feel me? Thinking in such a way that only bad could be shunned upon you is just not the way to be living. It's not the mindset to have on your life. Like, you feel me? Like, having that victim mindset, you're really putting an invisible stigma on yourself and your life and what you perceive life to be. You know, something unfortunate might happen. You know, you had a good day and then the lady at McDonald's dropped your drink. And you like, man, why me? I could have sworn I grabbed the cup like this and it still dropped, and, you know, all of that, right? Instead of just thinking of it like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. It was gonna drop whether I thought it was gonna happen or I wasn't. You feel me? Like, that ain't, the universe didn't say, yeah, we're about to make him drop his drink or her drop her drink. It wasn't coming for you. Sometimes stuff just happens, and it's how you perceive that event in which you think is good or bad. There is really truly no good or bad in life. I mean, yeah, but it's like, I mean, there's obvious good and bad, but sometimes, you know, shit is just shit. Some things is just what it is, you know what I mean? So don't ever just have a victim mindset, a why me mindset. When you're having a victim mindset, all you're doing is putting bad connotations to your life and having a bad pessimistic outlook on life itself. You think like, why this happened to me? Why is stuff never going my way? And it's like, first off, you gotta flip the mindset and think like, you know, this is just what's happening. This is life. And the only time it's bad or it affects you is when you let it affect you. There's nothing that, like, it's no simpler than that. And I'm gonna give y'all two quick examples so, you know, you kind of understand what I'm talking about, right? And these two examples, one is like major scale and one is little scale. So I'm gonna start with the smaller scale one. This happened probably like this week. You feel me? I do music for those who don't know, and I bought FL Studio, right? It came in a package on this paper. It gave me a login and password to log into this website so I could download it. I got it from Amazon. I'm not doing nothing shady, so don't even, you feel me? But I put it on the counter, right? I put it on the counter. I went upstairs, did my homework for a few hours. I came back down that night and the paper was gone. And I'm like, where the hell did the paper go? I know I left it right here. You feel me? I asked my mom. She like, oh yeah, when me and, you know, my sister were here and her son, you know, we was just, you know, I think I threw it away. And I was very, very, very upset. First off, because, you know, she wasn't accountable for her actions. She said I threw it away. And she did own up to it, but it was the fact that, you know, while I'm talking to her, it just seems like she's trying to put the blame on something else instead of it just simply being that she threw it away. You know what I mean? Right? And to continue, right, that happened. She like, check the trash can. I said, I already did. It's not there. The paper's still gone to this day. Let me just say that, right? But I left. You know, I was like, you know what? It's good. You know, I'm not even gonna trip. I left, right? And I'm low-key pissed. Because I'm just like, who's touching my stuff? Who, you know, all of this. I never throw nobody's stuff away. I'm going to ask before I throw it away, right? I'm thinking like, you know, I put this out into the world. I move like this in the world. That don't mean that the same treatment is going to happen back to you. Just because you check or ask somebody before you throw something away or move a certain direction or accordingly doesn't mean that other people are going to do that for you. As you can see, my mom wasn't curious to see, is this Duran's? You feel me? She just threw it away because she didn't know what it was and she knew it wasn't hers. That's what I'm saying. It was so easy for me to fall into this victim mindset, and I did. I'm in the shower. I'm like, man, I'm pissed. Like, I gotta buy it again. I'm hot as fuck. I'm hot. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, it just seemed like she just don't give a fuck. And she doesn't. It's not even like she is required to give a fuck. She don't give, you know, she don't gotta give a fuck. It don't got nothing to do with her, right? And I'm in the shower, I'm just showering. I'm like, yeah, you feel me? There's a part of me that wanted to hold a grudge. I'm like, bro, like, nobody get it, bro. Like, I just spent money and you, all of this that I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, you feel me? I'm finna just stop talking to her. You feel me? I'm not even gonna ask about it no more. You feel me? I'm not gonna walk in randomly and talk to her and say that. I was pissed. I ain't gonna cap. Nobody would have known. But then I start thinking ahead of game. I start thinking long term. A lot of y'all gotta start thinking long term about your decisions and your mindset, bro. Because how you thinking at that moment and you start acting upon that moment and you're just living in the moment with no type of awareness of the future, bro. You just gonna go downhill because you're not thinking rationally. You're not thinking in a longevity mindset and a longevity aspect. Right? So I start thinking, thinking about what, Duran? Thinking about me holding this grudge, not talking to her, changing the relationship dynamic of me and my mom, right? I'm like, yeah, soon it's going to be, you're not talking and then living with your dad and then you don't talk to your fucking mom no more. And if you do, it's not going to be like how you do now, right? She's not going to take care of you no more. She's not going to give you this and that. You're not going to be able to go to her for this and that. I start thinking like that. And when you put it in terms of large scale, bro, this little ass FL studio ain't worth it, bro. This little ass FL studio that costs $150 is not worth the relationship that I built with my mom. You know what I mean? At that point in time, I was getting infuriated with this anger, this, what I mean? This grudge, this emotion. And I'm like, no, bro, you can't act upon it. So what I do, I let it go. I'm like, obviously this paper is not going to be found. So what I do, I went on Amazon, I contacted the guy. He's like, oh, I got you. Here's a digital copy right here. Problem solved. Now you don't got to hold a grudge with your mom. You don't got to destroy the relationship you built with your mom. Everything can go back to how it is, right? Being in a victim mindset could really tear your whole life down, bro. Being in a victim mindset could really have you ruin everything you work for. It'll have you take relationships, aspects of life for granted. Don't think everything in life that you might perceive as bad is bad and it's just happening to you. Motherfucker, you are not special, bro. The shit you're going through, there's probably 1 million other people in this world that's been through it. And I bet you out of those 1 million, there's a good portion of people who came out that situation successful, who came out that situation with a positive headspace, who didn't stay in that victim mindset that, why me? I'll never get out of this. My life is bad, this and that. And get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not special. The fuck are you talking about? You think you the only one that's having bad shit happening to you. You think you the only one going through some shit. Bro, you are not the center of the universe, bro. You might be the center of your universe in your world, but that's not it, bro. That's just not it. People like that kill me, bro. Kills me. It kills me. And the second one, right? The second example, I'll make it real quick. You feel me? Dealing with my ex, right? How we ended. I used to think I was in a fucking slump. I ain't gonna cap. I used to just sit back and think like, damn, why did this happen to me, bro? Someone like me who has never even been through anything like that, or even had deep relationships with women like that. Why did mine end like this? Why did these events happen when everything was going right? I couldn't tell you. I don't even know. That's what I be saying. The universe just happens. Life just happens. Sometimes you can't sit there and rationalize everything, bro. Sometimes shit genuinely don't make sense. And you can't try to make it make sense for you because you're going to be sitting there going crazy. Promise you. Don't try to think about it in a logical fashion. Don't try to rationalize why A through Z happened. Sometimes it just started at Z. It just happened. It didn't go A, B, C. It just went A to F to Z to, it don't matter. So don't even think about how and why and how it, no, bro. All you could do is think about what's presented in front of you and you can control how you move about it that way. And I'm going to get a little personal because I can only talk about my experiences. My last girl, right? My ex. that whole situation in itself, you feel me? We was together for 8 to 9 months. That whole situation in itself taught me everything I needed to know about relationships and future relationships. And if it didn't teach me everything, it taught me a whole lot, right? In that relationship, I know from that one relationship how it's supposed to be and how it's not supposed to be. I know what it feels like to have somebody on you, treat you good, show you affection, everything that you want. Everything that you want in a girl, bro, there's someone out there for you just like that. And on the flip side, because you can't talk about the good without the bad, it showed me everything I don't want in a relationship. The toxic attitudes, the toxic interactions, the going back and forth, the getting physical with each other, the mental beatdown, you feel me? The emotional abuse, all of that, bro. Like, it taught me everything. I used to think this is what I really wanted to get to this whole video. You know, I used to sit there and think like, why did this happen, bro? We was going good for like month 7, 8, and then month 8, 9, it crashed. That shit went to hell. Like, why? What the fuck happened? What I do? I ain't do shit different, right? This was me. I'm going back to my mindset of what I was thinking, right? Why me? Why me? Why me? I took a step back and was like, what is this situation trying to teach you? What is this relationship trying to teach you? It's trying to teach you lessons, bro. So that when you're walking through this life again and you get in a relationship and these signs start to become apparent, you know how to move accordingly because you've seen it before, bro. When she's giving you everything you want, treating you good, treating you like a king, you're gonna know because you've experienced this shit before, bro. And so then at that point, you know what to tolerate and what not to tolerate. So whenever you're going through something that you might deem as bad or why me, you have to sit there and flip the perspective and the narrative and flip the mindset and say, what is this situation trying to teach me? What is this adversity trying to teach me? Quick example, I'm driving with my ex. I'm getting hit in the face. What? My first initial instinct was to really smack her shit, fool. Like the man in me, the nigga in me was to just and I know I had to stop that. I had to stop my natural instinct to act upon that because I know I could really do damage to a woman. I don't know if men be thinking this, but you could really do damage to her, fool. Like really fuck her shit up. And I know that, so what did I do? I calmly, collectively, I fought the instinct. And what I do, all I did was just pull over and I just sat there. I pulled over, sat there, and what I do, I called somebody. I called somebody to handle the situation, and then all of that happened, right? The main point I'm trying to say is when she hit me, I didn't initially just smack her shit back, bro. I used my mind. I came calm and collective, and I made the best decision for that situation. And then after it was all said and done, I'm thinking like, why did I go through this? It's to teach you a lesson, bro. It's to teach you how to handle adversity. It was really a test. It was a test like, when this happens, how are you gonna react? You've been saying this, you think you that type of guy, you think you a nigga, you think you high and almighty, right? That nothing could shake you. All right, let's put your ass to the test then. I got put to the test and I didn't fold. I was so proud of myself because it could have been so easy for me to, and now it's a bigger problem. Now I'm getting the police called on me. Now I could be put behind cuffs. I don't know if y'all see my skin and how I am, but when the police come, no matter if whoever's in the right or wrong, they're gonna see me and think it's a threat. They're gonna see me and automatically have that prejudice that buys like he's the problem. And I know that, bro. So me getting hit in the face and dealing with all that right now ain't worth the being in jail for however. It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not. You feel me? It's just not worth it, bro. So, you know, stop being in a victim mindset. Every time you think something bad is happening, take a step back and think, okay, what is the universe or God trying to teach me? What is the lesson that I should learn right now? And I'm gonna be real. Whenever something happens, you ain't gonna get that lesson right after it happens. You're gonna have to sit on it. You're gonna have to think about it. It might take a week or two or a month. Shit, I just came to that realization today in the gym thinking about it because I seen something, was watching something. I'm like, oh me, why did I go through that? But that shit taught me a lot. It taught me really about myself. It taught me that when adversity is present, I'm able to still be in a calm, collective mind state, a calm, collective manner and still be able to make the best decision for the best outcome for myself, right? And whether that means if you were in that situation, you got to kick her out, or you just got to stop the car and just sit somewhere and you call, I don't know. You call somebody, just at that point, make the best decision for yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna make the best decision for you if you haven't realized. And let's switch it. Now, on another degree, right? When you're going through shit, bro, nobody give a fuck and nobody understand what you going through, bro. When I was talking about that stuff with my mom, bro, once I left the room, the thought about the FL Studio being in the trash left with me. She back to what she was doing. And that's my biggest thing about being in the victim mindset. You're literally the only motherfucker suffering. You're literally the only one feeling like this. Everybody else is going about their day. Everybody else is, having a good time, enjoying. You're the only one sitting there sick. And you're the only one that can control how you feel. Every time when I was mad thinking about how she threw away my paper, I'm like, man, I'm sitting there like, bro, you're going to be as mad as long as you let yourself be mad. So instead of sitting here dwelling on something that you can't change now, how about you go put your mind to something that you can change? How about you go put your mind to something that you have control over? And that's why I reached out and I got a digital code. Don't need that bitch ass paper no more, bro. Because I took control. Stop focusing on shit you can't control no more. Stop focusing on stuff that's in the past. It's written in history now and you can't change it. Nobody can. So what you gonna do? Shit. I'm about to start thinking about what's behind me and start trying to forge what's ahead of me. I can control my future, and you can too, bro. So, victim mindset don't help nobody, bro. If you in a victim mindset, you want people to feel sorry for you. Whether you do or don't. To whatever degree I see it, that's when I perceive it as such. Some people I see, you want people to feel bad for you, you want people to have sympathy for you, and that's fine. How about you go ask for some help? You feel me? And that's the first step on even being aware that you need help, that you've been in a constant victim mindset. You feel me? And sometimes all it takes is going to talk to somebody. Not everybody's really able to sit there and just be with their thoughts and hash it out with themselves. Some people need to, you feel me? Talk to people and let it out that way. The way I've grown up, the way I've been raised, I'm able to just sit here with my thoughts and really politic and dialogue with myself and really come to the conclusion that I want to come to. So, don't be in a victim mindset, bro. It's just eating you up. You'll be better off leaving it be, letting that be whatever it may be, and then just focusing on what's ahead of you, bro. Life is really about what's next. If there's nothing to look forward to as far as what's next in whatever aspect of life it is, I don't know about you, but for me, it just seems a little dull. There's no excitement. There's nothing to work towards. So, y'all take all of that how y'all want to take it, bro. All I gotta say is, man, be the best you. Don't be no victim to your own mind, because you're in control of your thoughts, whether you know it or not. So take control, man. That's it, man. That's the video. I hope y'all was able to take a lot from this. If you've been going through something and you need somebody to personally talk to that's free of judgment, bias, whatever you may think, you can reach me down below in the description. I'm here for the people. So, that's pretty much it. Follow me on my Instagram. Be ready for the next video. But honestly, you can't be ready unless you liked, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, bro. So you know when I'm dropping this sauce, man. And before I leave, bro, I got a whole lot of fire coming. I promise you. I got like 6-7 videos of straight heat. So, if you want to be able to catch that, I already said what you got to do. But at this point, I'm just rambling. Y'all know how I get. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Runawayron, running towards the best version of myself, as you should be too. And